What's up, producers and beat makers? It's DJ Contour, and in today's video, we're going to be making a lo-fi melody. If you're new to the channel, thanks for clicking on this video. Please make sure to hit that subscribe button, that way more videos like this reach more producers like you. Now let's hop into Ableton and get right into it. Okay, to start off making our lo-fi melody, I'm going to open up an instance of Ignition Keys. I found this preset that I like that sounds pretty cool. I want to start by laying out some chords, so I'm going to open a MIDI clip and find a note that I like for my bass note. I think I like G, so I'm going to open my scale mode and I'm going to go to the G major scale because I want it to be a little more happy. The first thing I want to do to make my melody is start with some chords. If you haven't seen my last video on how to make chord progressions, I'll pin the video right here and I'll also put it in the description. But to start laying out our chords, I'm going to start with some root notes. That could work. So I'm going to start by laying out some chords for that. I think the first thing I want to do is bring this note up by inverting it because it's way farther. So now it's going to make the chords a little more cohesive. That's a lot better. So I think I'm going to add some sevenths on these. And now that I hear that, I think I want to bring this one back down. I think that sounds pretty good. Now I'm going to highlight our root notes. Oops. And I'm going to drag those down one octave. And now that I hear it, I think I want to move this one back. I'm going to slide this one over because I like how this one sounds a little better. And I think we're going to duplicate this first one. I kind of like how that works. Now, the next thing I think I want to do is I want to layer that with the piano. So I'm going to open up Noir. And then I think I'm going to copy this progression up. I'm going to select all of these and bring them down an octave. And now that kind of fills out the low end a little bit. I want to keep layering this up, so I'm going to open Electric Mint. And I'm going to add some guitar as a top line and counter melody. So let's make some minor tweaks here. I want to bring all these down a little bit. This is our velocity, because if you can hear when it's full, it's very twangy, and we don't want that because it's lo-fi. And then let's duplicate that and make some minor changes. And let's see how that loops back. That's good. Now I think I'm going to duplicate this guitar and make a counter melody. And I think that'll be pretty good. And then let's do the same thing with making some minor changes in the second one. No, I think that sounds pretty good. And to fill this out, I think we need a pad. I think this preset might work. Let's see if we can lay out a nice pad. And I just want to put a ton of reverb on that. And then to space everything out, we're going to pan these guitars opposite of each other, just slightly. And our final thing is adding a little vocal sample. So that was a little odd, but let's go in here and make some changes and fix it. Let's put a bunch of reverb on that as well. And really space those out. And just to try it, I'm going to duplicate that and then pitch the second layer up. See how that sounds. That's not bad. I think what I'm going to do, though, is bring that high-pitch layer down even more. Now, the final thing I want to do, since we have our melody laid out, is to bounce it and process it to make it sound a little more lo-fi. So I'm going to open an audio track and I'm going to record the whole thing in as a loop. Now we have our melody bounce to audio, and I'm going to drag an effect rack on here. Here we have Lofi Anything, which is an effect rack that I built specifically for Ableton to try to make any sound lo-fi. So for this one, obviously we have to have the lo-fi crackle. And a little bit of wobble. And a tiny bit of crunch. And then we're going to filter out the highs. And here's our before and after. So now I just brought some drums in, and it sounds like this. Please don't forget to like this video and leave a comment, and also make sure to hit that subscribe button so you're always up to date when I drop new videos like this.